In this video, I'm going to give you an overview of the reporting system. The reporting system is designed to help you track, analyze, and improve your fleet operations. We have a library of 6 different reports, from which you're able to pull schedule reports that fit your business. Let's dive deep into each report. Report number 1 is the summary report. This report helps you have a quick overview of your fleet. It allows you to check the route length for each car, moving duration, stop duration, top speeds reached, the active and the idle time for the engine, fuel consumed, and more. To create this report, you need to click on the report button and then click create a new report and choose the report name summary. Then assign the cars that you want to generate this report for, as I'm doing here right now. Or you can select the whole vehicles if you want for the whole fleet. You can generate a report for a specific period of your choice, using the time filter to pick the start and end date. You can customize the date based on the day, month, year, as I'm doing right now. You can also exclude specific days from the selected period that you already chose. This button shows you the rest of the items in the report fields, the item in the custom fields if any, and explains that you can add fields in the custom fields. Then you can generate the report. Number 2 is the summary daily report. This report is identical to the summary, but it just shows you the data chunked by days for a given period of your choice. Click on the summary daily report, then select the units that you wish to generate a summary daily report for. Same as the last one. Number 3 is the overspeed report. The overspeed report shows cars that have passed the specific time limit defined by the user. You can generate this report by going to the reports and choosing overspeeds. Then you can select the cars that you want to generate your report on, as I'm doing right now. Then you can determine the date and time. You can also exclude days from the report as well. And you can also select the specific hours from the days if you want to generate the report, as I'm doing right now. So here, I am choosing between 6:20 and 9:45. Click on the report fields drop-down arrow to check what fields exactly do you want to generate your reports on. Finally, set the speed limit that you want. This field is mandatory. For example, I want to choose 120 kilometers. Also, you can use the duration field if you want to add an extra condition in your report. Here I'm gonna do 45 minutes, which is a little bit too long, but then maybe 10 minutes. Then you can build your report. Number 4 is the idle report. This report shows the cars that their engine has been running for a specific time, but without any motion. This time is specified by the user as well, and you can follow the same steps as before to create this report. Number 5 is the stops report. This report shows the stops that the selected cars has stopped at the selected time. It shows where and when exactly the car stopped, and when it went back on the road. You can find the location by clicking on the vehicle, which will pinpoint the location on Google Maps. If you had created zones, it will also show the zones' names. If the zones were defined as a personal points, it will show the duration under the personal point duration, indicating that this is a personal point. You can also calculate the total time that the driver had stopped in personal points overall in the selected time window to assess the driver. In order to get the temperature report, you need to click on sensors, and then pick a car that has a temperature sensor installed on it, or a group of cars that have temperature sensors installed on them. And then after that you can click on sensors, and you're going to find an extra input that says temperature. When you click on it, you can fill the fields as explained in the previous reports and use filter if needed. Then you can build your report. Number 6 is the zoning report. This report shows the zones that the car have entered, at what time did they enter, what time did they leave, the duration the cars have stayed in the zone for, and what was the speed they entered the zone with. You can use the duration field to filter some data out. For example, in the minimum duration field, if you put 20 minutes, it won't show the cars that have been in the zone for 20 minutes or less. You have to also select the zone of interest. Then you can build your report. And for the events report, this report shows the events triggered, at what time and what address was the event triggered, the speed of the vehicle when the event was triggered, violation points of the event if any, and status of the email sent as a notification. Finally, you can create a template report and schedule it to be sent. Click on template on the left side of the page, and then choose the report that you want to add it to your template. For example, let's do engine hours, and then you choose the car or cars that you want to do the template on, and then you fill in the fields, and then you choose the name for your template. For example, let's do test, and then you press on save. As you can see, the template have been saved, and after that, here you can see your template here, and then after that click on schedules, and then click on create schedule, and then choose the name for your schedule. Let's do test 1, and then choose the report template that you just made, which was test. Then choose when exactly you want your report to be sent, either daily, weekly, or monthly. And then you choose the day of the month, and then you can type the emails that you want to send it to. For example, test@gmail.com. You can add extra emails, of course, if you want, and then you could choose the timing for the email to be sent. Let's, for example, choose hour 2, just for example purposes, and then click on save.